This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Before I get started, I just want to say I saw people questioning why they even rebooted The Color Purple, because a great Color Purple was already made and people can rewatch that. But that's not my point. My point is, you know which movie they need to reboot? Because it would get people more awake to what's about to happen in the next 20 years. The Terminator and Terminator 2. You should combine those, Terminator 1 and 2, reboot that. Psh, bro. It doesn't get more realer than that movie. Okay, let's get right into it. All right, so we got Mase saluting Jermaine Dupri. He was the first person to pay him what he was worth. He said he wasn't making as much money as he was making with Jermaine Dupri on Bad Boy. So while he was on Bad Boy, he took Harlem World, his group, and they did an album with Jermaine Dupri, and he got paid off of that while he was on Bad Boy, and he got paid way more from that. I think that was part of the game for him, where he's like, yo, I can't keep working with Diddy, man. I'm not even getting paid. I might as well go be a pastor. And he left. I'm so glad Cameron and Mase are needed. I think they motivate each other. I think what they're doing now is very different, and I'm glad Mase is back to being active, because before he would dibble and dabble in being active. Now he's consistently active. Then we got YNW Melly. They delay his trial for a third time. He just wants to get it over with, he says. They keep just pushing it off. I don't know what's going on, and I couldn't even tell you what I think is going on. Because it seems like they kind of got all the weird stuff out of the way, Have they even, when it gets started, do they choose the jury again? I don't know how it works, but we'll see. Supposedly Donald Trump reacts to Sammy the Bull, but this looks like it was off of Twitter, and Trump's not on Twitter, but it says, so in this, let's see, I'm trying to get everyone bite. So Sammy the Bull, who's a notorious contract killer for the mob, right? He used to try to get, well, they wanted to get Trump under their grasps. Okay, they were able to get a lot of construction companies and builders to use their unions and everything, and they made a lot of money from that in the mob. They couldn't get close to Trump, and Trump didn't want anything to do with it because that's what Sammy the Bull said, because he was doing everything by the book, as far as, not dealing with the mob and doing it straight illegal stuff. Trump says, thank you, Sammy the Bull. I hope the judges Edgoron and Kaplan see this. We need fairness, strength, and honesty in our New York courts. We don't have it now. I don't know. Isn't it, to have your witness be to have your character witness be a killer, though, isn't so good. We got Mos Def, and so he's asked about Drake. Is Drake hip hop? Yeah, Mos Def comes from the underground and he didn't really go commercial. I don't know what to say. Mos Def is just, when I was talking about like some of the top MCs, he's one of them too. He's good, man. Those albums him and Talib Kweli made were good too. I would say he says that Drake isn't hip hop. He's more pop. I would agree. He said it's great shopping music. And he's like, lots of SKUs and barcodes. There's nothing. It just makes you want to shop and shop and shop, and it makes you feel good while you shop. He has a good point, because what do they put on while you're shopping? Pop type music. It's a good point. It wasn't negative. He says he's great, but it's good shopping music. 21 Savage new album on American Dream. Oh, I gotta say, Drake dissed Metro Boomin. So when there's a track list, he posted the track list of the album and said, do your thing, 21 Savage, and crossed out Metro Boomin's name. That's petty, bro. That's like 21 Savage's New American Dream is projected to debut at #1 selling album 130 to 150 first week. Anything above 131, he'll be the highest solo debut of his career. Thoughts? Makes sense. It looks like his fan. He has a big fan base, man. I'm surprised, actually. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just surprised because, he's not the best ever. He's some songs I like I said, but it's pretty much the same every time. But people love it, man. 21 Savage career first. This is his trajectory. It just keeps going up, Savage Mode 2 does it. What is it? Oh, solo career, because they count that as Metro Boomin. Okay. Then we got DJ Envy. He would be happy to testify against Cesar Pina, he said. Supposedly. I mean, I didn't see it come out of his mouth. That's what they're saying, he said. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all, and I'll check you both on the next one.